So, how is everybody doing? I am quite good. So far. So far. It's Friday, but we're here, so it's better than if it was earlier and I wasn't here. But Loader, so you were playing No Man's Sky, and that is a game I've always been curious to try and check out. I've just never kind of gotten around to it. Never really pulled the trigger, so to speak. So they really upped the graphics and redid a lot of things in the game. So is it fun? Are you enjoying yourself and having a good time? I guess that is the key takeaway to all this. That is the question of the day. Then that's good. And that's one of those games that just goes on and on and on and on, right? What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. I've got an Azov Antarctic. That's what I've got. But is that the one where you basically just go from like planet to planet, you discover stuff, you discover species of creatures and critters and everything else, and then you can mine and fly to other planets and discover other stuff? No ends. They added an algorithm that makes New World... Ah, okay. Now, what's the game where you play it and basically you've got a certain period of time until, like, the world blows up or something? Fishing up a more? Or finishing up a more? Yeah, a little bit here and there. A little bit here and there, you know? Still kind of poking around, still kind of just wrapping up the little things in Province. And it gives us an excuse to take the Azov out and about. Relic, you're impossible. That's the one. Oh, crap. See, that's what happens. I'm not paying attention, and things happen. That's the one where you try to have your way with every alien species possible. And I'm not going to read that second part because it's a little bit too funny, and I'm just going to end up cracking up. That is funny, though. Also, I realize... no, you know what? That's fine. I was trying to figure out one of my lights wasn't, yes, you are here, Relic. It is so nice to see you here. So now I have to go fix my boo-boo because of oopsied. Because I wasn't paying attention. Because your comment on mining distracted me. Yes, exactly. Laugh all you want, sir. Laugh all you want. Ooh. All right. So let's go fix that situation. Actually, hold on a second. Hold on. There we go. There we go. That is a little bit better. Little bit better. Motorcycle run to get ready for tonight. My club is putting on. So 15 minutes I have to run to see that. Very cool. That's awesome, dude. That is wicked cool. We were supposed to have a car show on Sunday, but there is a hurricane coming up the coast. There is some hellacious weather that is inbound. I use 3 filters. I have a compressor, a noise gate, and a... What's the other one? Compressor, noise gate, and noise suppression? Hold on. I can tell you in just a second. No, I don't think you have, actually. This is a new question. Yeah, noise suppression, noise gate, and a compressor. I use those 3. Pretty much. Yeah. Also that would be noise suppression and or noise gate relic. So there is that. I have a headache all day. I'm trying to drop caffeine, and it's been almost 2 days now. Yeah, so the Blue Yeti is a little finicky, and I noticed that it wasn't really dialed in. I know you do, Relic. You delightful. You delightful ginger claws. As that's been making the rounds lately. But, no, I noticed that the Blue Yeti, even with the gain turned down significantly, it will most assuredly still kind of, if you're not careful, sort of blow things out a little bit. So the compressor, I found, was probably one of the more useful settings to get set up and dialed in. And I use the single directional input. So like if I'm talking just directly into the microphone. And the common misconception is into the top? No, into the side of the microphone. And that is the big difference right there. I mean, I didn't exactly think that I would drop all kinds of money on like really expensive streaming equipment. So I didn't. So I got the Blue Yeti with the Logitech 922 webcam, and it's actually been really, really good. But the whole setup has actually been really well. I use my mediocre laptop and a capture card, and it works wonders. Everything seems to work. Everything seems to work until it doesn't. We'll put it that way. So, I mean, you're getting the 920? There we go. I'm not paying attention. I fell in a hole. Yeah, see, that's the 922 is actually, I bought and I did try a lesser expensive webcam through like Amazon, a high rated one, but it ended up tinting everything green. And I could not, regardless of what settings I had used on the webcam, I couldn't get the green color out of it. So I needed a good microphone, because the microphone I was using actually had started to give up the ghost. Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with the setup. And the ability to change kind of a couple of things really works. Last night, Streamlabs froze on me for 40 minutes before I saw the screen because it was... So, it's funny that when we were actually playing, and I think I can't remember if we were playing Mad Max or if we were playing SnowRunner, but I had the stream kind of hiccup a little bit, and it actually dropped it. So now I have 2 chunks of stream that I sort of have to download, stitch together, and re-upload. So that's kind of a pain. But, I mean, it's not super, super difficult to deal with. It's just kind of annoying. That's about it. So we're going to go recover the Azov 4220. Because we're going to use the Azov. We're not going to use the Zix to do all of this. Because this is just going to be too easy. If we use the Zix, it becomes too easy. We won't. Yeah, I've fiddled around with the sound actually quite a bit. All right, loader, have fun, man. Yeah, we're not getting any shows or anything in this weekend because, yeah, that hurricane coming up the coast, and potentially it is slated to pass directly over us. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Why are we just destroying the suspension and the tires here? But yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. I mean, I can't remember the last time. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I can't remember the last time a really big hurricane came jamming through directly overhead. And then we had a couple of towns away. Last night, early this morning, a tornado touched down. And we don't get tornadoes around here. We do not get tornadoes at all around here. So that was rather surprising. So, I mean, good times all around. Stuck on a branch. Come on, okay, there we go. Yeah, see, we're stuck on a branch that if we actually use the winch to pull it, it breaks and disappears. Fun times all around. Alright. Let's go recover the Azov and potentially not drive it off of a rock again. After someone makes a comment about mining. Alright. Let's see. Fire up this bad boy. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Alright, there we go. There we go, we made it. No one would do that. Of course they wouldn't. Of course they wouldn't. So we actually have to... Oh, man. We've got quite a ways to go. Across here. Across here. Across here. Stay across here. Go over this way. Across here. There. There. And over here. That's realistically where we have to go. Yeah, I know. Relic, who on earth would do that? I can't imagine a single person who would do that. Alright, let's see if we can actually keep this thing all on 6 tires? 6 tires. And it's actually been a while since we've used this thing. That's a Vlad move and he's at work. Actually, Vlad was making the rounds in the Discord this morning, apparently. Vlad was also concerned with the track of the storm. Which, not me storm, not my track, but, of the actual hurricane storm. Thank you. Alright. On going. But yeah, this is basically just wrapping up little loose ends in Emor, and essentially just kind of killing time until we get to the next DLC, which is hopefully right around the corner. And I don't know if that's going to hit before or after I go to Dragon Con. So we'll see what happens. All right. Gotta not let my my chair keep getting stuff stuck all over my arm again. There we go. I forget if this thing does good through deep water, because I haven't used this thing much. All right, there we go. So I was delayed slightly today. Only because a coworker had decided that he wanted to go to Chili's after work. And me being the one who typically doesn't say no to food, also decided that Chili's would be a great idea. He predominantly just went for beer. Me, I wanted food. So they make a brisket quesadilla. And it was so good. Brisket quesadilla is fantastic. And if you go to a Chili's and they have brisket quesadilla, you should try that brisket quesadilla. Because that's how good it is. It also occurs to me that I'm down to half a tank of fuel. Weesh. But that's all right. We get the Azov somewhere around here. Also, there are rocks. I have no idea how this is going to go. Right. Oh, crap, 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 crap. That is exactly how that is going to go. So, to the rescue with a rescue vehicle. Love Barbecue just bought a Traeger and have been doing ribs, pork butt, jerky on a regular basis. Did a brisket too. Yeah, brisket is so good. Really good, perfectly smoked brisket is so fantastic. And then you cook the brisket and then you slice into it. And then you've got the really nice smoke ring that's all the way around the outer perimeter. Oh, it's so good. So damn good. I need to find... I don't think we have, like, a really good barbecue place around here. Massachusetts has a lot of really good restaurants, but barbecue is one of those things that, like... And the rendered fat. Yes. Yeah, barbecue is definitely one of those things that's like... I don't know. It's very, very hit or miss. It's either too sauced. Like you've got barbecue places that think that good barbecue is all about the sauce, and then the meats come second. So everything's just drowning in fluids. Or you get stuff that's too dry, or whatever. But good barbecue is really difficult to find. I love ribs, though. Ribs that have the meat that just peels off the bone without even a second glance. That stuff's good. And that's all the stuff my uncle used to cook in his giant smoker. And I think Fubar put up a link in the Discord or a picture of one of his friends, like, industrial-sized smokers. And it looks like just a monstrosity. It's so damn cool. rendered fast. I used to eat the fat off of steak quite often, until one time I threw up. And then I never did after that. I never got to a point where I was like, you know what? I kinda, I'm kinda good, with this stuff here. Maybe gonna lay off it a little bit. Maybe gonna, not have so much. But, yeah, that never happened. I just puked. That was a thing. Yeah. Let's go rescue the rescue vehicle. No, actually, this will be the second rescue vehicle, because we did try to come down here with the Sentinel. Well, no, we went across the other way with the Sentinel. That didn't work out very well, because we get stuck in the ice. Okay. Or not. Or not. Okay. About. What a gentle push. Oddly enough, that worked. Although, I don't think it's going to work in the, So I thought the juice was just moisture in the meat, but it's actually rendered fat that gives it the juicy goodness. Liquidy. Liquidy good. Alright, let's help our little buddy out right here. No, guy, what are you doing? Back up. And now it's going to tip over. So, we're rescuing the two-time rescue people. How about we just kind of tow it from the front? Because technically it still counts if we get it there, right? Let's go. Oh, crap. And here is where the lack of chain tires get me. Alright, come on now. Get up on top here. Alright, try this again. Oh, and let's turn on the engine while we're at it. Hopefully it doesn't fall over again. We good? Good? I think we're good. Yeah, see, the Azov 4220 is definitely very tippy. Okay. All right, take it across. Let's make things happen. Kind of. All right. All right, so we made it across there. You know, now I really want to go find some good barbecue. I think there's a food truck that's near where my brother lives, and that does good barbecue. come on now. Take it toward the edge. Get up onto solid ice. Had a lobster roll? Absolutely. I'm from New England. That's like, you can get a lobster roll at McDonald's in New England. Granted, I wouldn't get a lobster roll from McDonald's in New England, but lobster is fantastic. Maine, Cape Cod, you know, all the, you know, Gloucester. We've got all of these huge fishing, you know, communities and stuff like that. Yeah, lobster roll? Hell yeah. Fresh seafood? Hell yeah. All right, come on now. Going. Work our way up. Little bit. So, one of the things that I really enjoy doing, although not as of late because I've just not been able to because the world took a collective dump, but when I would go on the whale watch over the summer, go on the early morning whale watch. So we're heading out of the harbor at like 8:30 in the morning. Then you get back, it's right around lunchtime. And there's a restaurant right on the water, right beside the pier or the dock or the boat, and it's called the Gloucester House. And you can legitimately look out the window and you can see fishermen bringing in their daily catch. And it's awesome. It is so awesome. We're riding a little bit close to the edge here, buddy. Don't want to do that. Go. Go this way. All right. Okay, so now we're kind of near where we have to go. But yeah, fresh fish. One of the best things I ever had was lobster mac and cheese. Lobster mac and cheese was probably one of the best things I've ever had at that restaurant. But there's a whole lot of other different like seafood places that are all around here. Legal seafoods. Ooh, crazy. Yes, lobster mac and cheese. Absolutely amazing. Been over in your neck of the woods once when I was in the service, but man, I would love to have fresh fish. Yes. There really is nothing like it. It is so fantastic. We used to have several different like bases and stuff around here. There used to be Fort Devens, which is no longer... It's been decommissioned a number of years ago. But we also have Hanscom Air Force Base that's over in Bedford. But Massachusetts is actually really, really cool. I mean, we've got all kinds of stuff. Yes, lobster. It's a lobster. Lobster mac and cheese. Oh, man. Now I'm getting really hungry. Which, I mean, that's not difficult to do. So let's fix that. Well, I mean, it's not going to fix it. Watermelon? What are we thinking for a flavor? You gonna mass hold it up when you talk about food like that? I mean, I could. But then again, I felt like, I kind of feel like an idiot when I talk like that. Not gonna lie to you. So, what flavor? We have grape, watermelon, white mystery flavor, blue raspberry, cherry, orange. Which flavor are we thinking? think that's all of them. You know what was really good? The cherry was really good. Okay, I found, cherry. So blue raspberry or grape? All right. Like this. Oh, orange, cherry, grape, blue raspberry. Let's go for grapefruit. Also, I should not park these too close to the computer because the laptop kicks off some heat, and I don't want them to go melty too much. All right. It's got that really great artificial grape smell. Mmm, so grapey. Yeah. It's actually good stuff. All right. How are we getting out of here? Because we can't go this way. I mean, we could try to slug it up through here. Or through here. Alright, let's go backwards. Oh, this is good. This is so good. Oh, that was awesome. Good call on the grape. Good call on the grape. But yeah, Massachusetts, home of, or even Concord for that matter, home of the Alcotts and the Alcott House. Papa John's just lost cool. What did they do? Yeah, Louisa May Alcott, author of Little Women, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Henry David Thoreau. There are so many really cool things about Massachusetts, Concord, Bedford, Lexington. I mean, Walden Pond, for crying out loud. Okay, where we go? How about kinda Florida? Try to loop around this way. Yeah, let's get back up on the good ice and then sort of back this thing up and then kind of spin it around. What did Papa John's do to offend your delicate sensibilities this time? They shrank the size of the special what? Dude! No way! That's not cool. That is not cool. Their garlic dipping sauce for the pizza that they would include with it, awesome. Absolutely awesome. That garlic dipping sauce was where it's at. Let's put this there we go. All right. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I really like their garlic dipping sauce. That's the thing. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get this thing up and over the mountain here, but this will at least take me through this really awful terrain right here. Or at least a step in the right direction. And of course, we've only got 34 liters of fuel left. Like, how are you supposed to dip a piece of pizza inside a little tiny garlic dipping sauce cup? I don't understand that. I'm not picking up what you're putting down there, buddy. Doesn't make sense. Ooh. Send you a picture of the sorry little cup? Okay, I have to go check this out. Oh, dude! Really? That's tiny. That is tiny. That is not acceptable. I'm gonna have another one of these. I'm gonna do the blue raspberry this time. You know, if I was an individual who liked challenges, for like donations and subs and stuff like that, I would do them, but I am not. So I'm just going to eat stuff that's appealing to me, and we're going to leave it at that. Oh yeah. Blue raspberry is where it's at. Although I like the grape more. Probably grape and cherry. Watermelon's a strong contender. Oh, so, I forgot to mention. Dragon Con. The guest list. Is anyone familiar with the movie Shazam? Starring Zachary Levi? Or American Gods? With Shadow Moon, played by Ricky Whittle. That would be tiny in a vertically challenged person's hands. Yes. You like Shazam? Tell me you like that movie. I love that movie. That was a great movie to watch. Oh crap, we're running out of fuel. Alright. Shazam is an awesome movie. It is such a fun movie. You know, I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. Where's our garage? There's our garage. Okay. Go to the garage. Let's get a vehicle with fuel. So, Zachary Levi. He's going to be at Dragon Con. I managed to find a Shazam pop figure. We'll do cherry. So I managed to find a Shazam pop figure. Let's see. F750 actually carries a significant amount. So, and also, if you like the television show, the series on Starz, American Gods, Ricky Whittle plays Shadow Moon. He's going to be there. And I found a Shadow Moon pop figure. So I guess I've got at least 2 people that I need to see. 2 which I will attempt to see. That's really good. That's actually really good. Alright. What do we want to use to go bring fuel? How about this guy? Yeah, let's go do this. We'll drive on over there. fill up the fuel. Continue dragging Scout. And we'll be good. We'll be in good shape. If you've ever seen, what is it? What the hell's that pirate series? Charles Vane is in it. That dude's gonna be there. There's actually a decent amount of... Not like... I can't say that they would be your top tier actors and actresses and stuff like that. Yes, Black Sails. So the dude who plays Vane, Charles Vane, is going to be at DragonCon. And I think I have to go get a picture with him. Because he was one of the badasses on that show. I really enjoyed Black Sails. I don't think I watched all of Black Sails. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This way. Okay. So, yeah. Relic, I am going to have to... you know what I'll do right now? Relic, I am going to send you the guest list here. Okay? All right. And you're going to have to tell me... because there is a lot of really cool people here. All right. So, and that list right there is the list of guests that will be at DragonCon. And I want to put together a list of people that I am going to go see. And there's a ton of people that I'm fully aware of. Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Vane and Billy Bones were the best. Not to discount Flint or Silver, they just don't hold up to the other two. But also there's Jack Rackham. I was a fan of Jack Rackham. Jack Rackham was a little bit on the... Jack Rackham definitely had a very interesting character arc in that show. Silver is actually an Australian actor. He shows up in Rescue Special Ops with Gigi Edgley is in Rescue Special Ops as well. So, and that's the only reason I know that he shows up in an episode of Rescue Special Ops is because, you know, Gigi was streaming, or not streaming, but doing live commentary on Rescue Special Ops. It was pretty fun. And I was like, wait a minute, I know who that is. Hot diggity dog. That's Silver. Oh, you know what? Beacons for safety. So I need to put together a list of people that I would actually go and see. And I do want to go see Zachary Levi. Because if I have a pop figure of Shazam signed by Zachary Levi, I will put it right next to my Mick Foley signed Mick Foley pop figure. Which, oh boy, that's cool. Holy sugar, honey iced tea, mother's milk will be there. Yeah, the guest list is a very interesting list. I could do the Animaniacs photo op, but I feel like I wouldn't do the Animaniacs photo op because that is the photo op I got for my little brother when we went down to Connecticut in 2019 to Terrifico. And, man, I'll tell you, that was a lot of fun. Oh, dude! Yeah. Yes. And yes, he is going to be there. All right, let's go. Get her done. Some rock crawling in. I can't wait for the new season of The Boys. Cannot wait. All of them are brilliant. All of the characters. But Frenchie, I think Frenchie is one of the best. Although I don't think he has a pop figure that I could get signed. All right. Okay, there we go. The whole thing with the whale, the whole thing with the whale is just unbelievably funny. Oh, man. Actually, can we even... I don't even think we're going to be able to get up that with... I don't know. Good question. We might have to take the route around. But that's all right, because now we'll have fuel. Well, I mean... So there's Christopher Eccleston, who I actually would definitely get an autograph for. Okay. Further. Because the guy's pretty cool, and he's done more stuff than just Doctor Who. Harvey Gillen, who's in What We Do in the Shadows, is fantastic. Let's see, who else do we got? There's Eddie McClintock. He's pretty cool. Edward James Olmos. I mean, I'm tempted, but, you know, Billy Piper, that's pretty cool. Mark Pellegrino from Supernatural, who's actually really good. Also Lost. Michael Rosenbaum. And even, name. Rosenbaum and... Where'd the other one go? Oh, no kidding. I did not realize that Jesse Usher was in there as well. Oh, Tom Welling. Yep, Tom Welling. And Sam Witwer. Sam Witwer is actually really, really cool. Being Human is a great series. And it started off as a, I think, BBC series. And then they brought it over and they made it into a stateside series, which was actually really, really decent. All right, refuel. Roof rack into the Azov. Custom pickup bed into... And the utility bed. And we almost have it all filled up. There we go. We can get moving. Winch. There we go. Yes. Yes, he will be, Relic. Yes, indeed, he will be. All right, which way are we gonna go? Which way are we gonna try to go? I mean, I think I could go here. 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 And there. Potentially. Yeah, I mean, pretty cool though, right? Kind of neat. That is a hell of a list, and it's a very interesting variety. And here's the crazy part. I'm down there for 5 days. 5 days I'm down there. I have no idea what I'm going to get into down there. We have the Discord to keep things up to date. And I will try, most assuredly, to keep things posted, you know. But yeah, I want to try to at least keep things, you know, updates and stuff like that. How deep is this? Let's find out. Gonna casually dip our toes in. Casually. So it's not too deep. I was kind of hoping for deeper. And I say that, and the thing's probably going to just go sploosh. Oh, man. Wow, this actually was a significantly shorter way to go than up over that little icy mountain. You know what I might do this weekend? Possibly. Maybe I'll go see a movie. Maybe I'll go see a movie. I really want to see Free Guy. But as for Tom Welling and Rosenbaum, they both deserve a shot at their roles on the big screen. Absolutely. I think they're both great. I think they're both fantastic. No, we don't want to go. You know what? We went the wrong way. Gotta kind of back up a little bit. Yeah, I really like. I like Rosenbaum when I listen to anything from his podcast. That's really good. Tom Welling was in Lucifer, and he was actually pretty good in that. There we go. Get this guy back to the garage, and then clean up our mess of other vehicles. And then I could even do something like get the, I could pay for the professional photo op with, like, different people or multiple people. But that tends to get a little bit on the pricey side. You know, you're looking at, some of them are over $100, $150, $200 and some odd. Like, look at the, if you look at some of the photo ops with all of the Shazam characters that are going to be there, it should be pretty wild. Oh, yeah. They were great. They were great in that. I'm just hoping everything is going to go well. I'm hoping that things don't get crazy. I'm hoping that, you know, stuff stays as normal as it can potentially be. I don't know what I'm getting into. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm getting into. So I'm attempting to just, you know, plan decently for my travel, and everything else is left to the wind, so to speak. I have no idea about... Oh, but I do know that... that's why my buddy almost got into it with Lou. He stopped coming to the Columbus Comic-Con. Ah, that's a bummer. So, the only thing that I have to do is 7 o'clock on Sunday. No, 7 o'clock on Saturday is the Gigi Edgley panel that I will be a part of. So, yours truly, gonna be on a panel in front of a bunch of people with a whole bunch of other people. It's potentially gonna be kind of wild. I'm rather excited about it. And, hopefully it plays to my strengths. I mean, if it's just talking to a whole bunch of people, I'm all for that. I'm totally all about that. I can do that. What do I do all day long? Hang out with everybody and talk to people. I'm all about this. Exciting. All right, come on now. Wasn't there a trailer we had to deliver? Or did I deliver that? No, I think I delivered all the trailers. Got my deposits back. Alright. So Mr. Scout. Bounce your way over them last couple of rocks right there. And we are on our way home. Homeward bound. Nope. Little drift slide around there. Oh, I love the Azov 4240. I forget how good this thing is when you finally kind of work out its little quirks and eccentricities. Like, it's very top heavy. All right. Oh no, we have to go over here. That's right. Lou wanted to charge an arm and a leg for just an autograph. Jay Muse and Kevin Smith were doing pics and autographs for free. Holy crap! Really? I didn't realize that. All right, that is $4,500 dollar bills, y'all. Takes one to find one. All right. You're a pro, brother. That's kind of funny. You're a pro, brother. So, for as polarizing a character as Kevin Smith is, he's apparently not a terrible human being, which is kind of a good thing. Mountain Lion, what's good? How is everything? Look at all these notifications. So my buddy Jeff and Lou got butthurt at each other. It resulted in a 3-year-long feud until Lou stopped going. Interesting. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in be one's neighbor with airheads. Airheads, actually, that. Not to get too far off topic with various different movies and Kevin Smith and Lou, but Airheads, the movie, Brendan Fraser, Adam Sandler, Steve Buscemi. That was an awesome movie. That was an awesome movie. Also, Brendan Fraser is actually coming back around again. He's going to be at the Boston Fan Expo over Labor Day weekend, although I will be 1,000 miles away by that point. Let's see. Does this taste like Orange Crush? You know what? It smells like orange soda. Yeah, it definitely smells like orange soda. Also, Relic, I still need to get the mythical meats to try. I will try those on stream. I will absolutely try those on, because those sound fantastic. That's very orangey. Very orangey. George of the Jungle. I will have to say The Mummy. The Mummy is fantastic. The Mummy 2 is also fantastic. George of the Jungle is good. Encino Man, that is another great one. How about Bedazzled? Is it Bedazzled? Yeah, it's Bedazzled, isn't it? With Elizabeth Hurley. But, I mean, Encino Man. Sean Astin and Pauly Shore. Come on. Let's go Recover. There's Lone Con Sentinel. The one that I totally boned it up over here. Alright. Recover. You. F750. Recover you. Yep. And then Big Zix 605R. R is in Rasputin. Oh yeah. Chin down. Jonathan in The Mummy was fantastic. Great character. Fantastic character. Alright. Cover. And now, what are we doing? What are we doing? Build additional farmhouses. Which I believe we need short logs. Which Urska River? Or what about Chernokomensk? Oh, we got some stuff in Chernokomensk we still can do. Yeah, there's some stuff in Liberty of the Town, the log trailer. Okay. Medium log. Yeah, there's actually stuff we can still do. Running from those pygmies, he tells the guy, stand right there. It's sacred ground. They can't come here. Then the dude gets the hell... Yes, stab the hell out of him. You know what? I want another cherry one. That's what I want. Where do we have small log? So, if that's the gas station right there, this log station over here has medium log. That's a log trailer up there. So that's short logs and medium logs right there. So that would have to potentially go all the way across to the Cosmodrome up here. So we come down here, we go over here, we head over here. So that's actually fairly straightforward. Back to the Cosmodrome. So from there, we would be right here. So we would be gateway to Chernokomensk, and then we would drop off at the farm. That would mean we would have to come down around here over to here. So that's one thing. I like that he's just he gambles, he does all kinds of goofy stuff, but he's not horribly inept. He's a hell of a shot, and he can actually translate some of the words that need translating from the Book of the Dead. Or the Book of Ra, or the Book of whatever it is. Yeah. Ooh, that smells... It smells like red. The color red. It smells like the color red. Alright. So, back to logistics. So, potentially, if we go to Urska River... What is that? It is a... I have a pile, and this is only a handful of them. Airheads. So that was a cherry airhead. Doc Golden. So very nice to see you stop in. As I'm shoehorning candy into my face. How are you today? All right. That's got all of them. But that's all the way over here, too. Crap. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think Colonel Kamensk is our best bet. Colonel Kamensk for three small logs out of the log station over here that we can then take up the main road all the way to Cosmodrome. So yeah, let's yeah, okay. So yeah, that was a cherry. We've got watermelon, orange, blue raspberry, cherry, grape, and then white mystery. So white mystery, you have to guess the flavor, and it's potentially one of these guys. I'm going to have another grape. Can't be helped. Relic, I just noticed that picture you sent me. That's actually really funny. Oh, that's way too funny, dude. All right. So, here's the thing. I don't know what we need customized areas. Log loader, van body, logging frame. Okay, so the logging frame will only do short logs. Okay. Okay. So we need at least 3 trucks, though. Oh, it smells so good. So good. All right. No shit, that won't work. All right. I have kind of an idea. Oh, okay. So I can't turn that in because it's part of a task. All right. Trailer store. I have an idea. It may not be a good idea, but it's going to be an idea. So we're actually going to have to use ramp flatbed. All right. I have an idea. This is going to be kind of a wacky idea. And potentially not the best idea. But it is going to be an idea. So, ramp flatbed. Come on. Alright, ramp flatbed. Okay. Activate ramp. We'll put the ramps down. back to the garage. See, because we need 3. We need a total of 3 logs to go over there. Truck storage. Let's find what we can use to put another log carrier body on. How about... log carrier front. Alright, so... no on that. So it's probably going to be a big truck. Bore. Caterpillar. Actually, hold on. Logging frame add-on. There we go. Perfect. So, the idea is formulating. This is going to be kind of a wacky idea. It's got potential, though. I mean... no plan, no problem. See, this is the worst part about, like, trying to put a vehicle up on, say, like a lift or anything like that. Lining it up just right. Okay. Are we... alright, no, we gotta go back a little bit. Okay. Hey! Is this how baby trucks are made? No, this is the way bad ideas are formulated. This is the wonderful land of bad ideas. So we will stop engine. Then we will now change trucks to the other one. So now this is the truck that actually has the trailer, so pack truck. And then we need to put the ramps up in the back. Perfect. Okay. All right. So let's make it daytime because I want to see my wonderful genius plan come together. All right. So here's the thing. We have to get 3 short logs or 3 cargo units of short logs to the farm or the village, or we need to get it somewhere. The only thing is we can't tow a short log trailer. So we need one more truck that can put to put the short log carrier on the back of. And then we will be brilliant. All right. But we're going to have to unload it. Exactly. It'll be a trio of trucks. Because we can only winch to one thing at a time. You missed the mechanical planet segment already? Alright, so now go to logging frame. This part is only suitable for the current truck. Yeah, well, that's fine because that's okay. So, now we leave here. Oh, yeah. All right. Then we got to back up. And everything about this is just terrible. Okay. We change back to the big truck up front here. Alright, so this winch to that truck. It was literal and metaphorical sparks flying. Perhaps. Okay, so this is my road train. This is my giant, giant road train of multiple vehicles and multiple issues, I would imagine. So this is probably the worst idea I've ever had, or potentially it is the best idea I've ever had. Wait a minute. Beacons for safety. So Chase, how is everything going with you, man? Hope you're off and running to a good weekend, because it is Friday night for us here. So potentially, I would imagine you are Saturday morning over in. Oh crap! So already we've run into a problem. Okay. Well, that didn't take long. So maybe we'll just get down off this mountain. Oh, whoa, buddy, where you going? Where you going? All right, yeah, maybe we'll get down off this mountain. We'll get all of the logs loaded up, and then we will load up the other vehicle in the 605R. Hopefully that dude doesn't totally goof us up here. We need these logs. Okay. Short log. So we go there, and then we double back. What kind of logs are over? Only medium. All right, so then we double back, and then we go all the way up and around. Okay, no, we got this. We got this. We got this. Well, I think we got this. This is potentially a thing that we... Also, that's a lot of sugar I've eaten already. There's a lot of candy. I mean, not that I'm complaining or anything. I'm just making a note of the fact that that was a lot of candy. Everything about this trip is going to be hilarious. And I'm here for it. Someone's stuck. Oh, home pull. Okay. Alright, so this is where we go down the hill. Perfect. And you know what? It's best if I just don't look back. We don't need to see what's going on behind us. Don't need to see it at all. Everything behind us is bad. We don't need to be made aware of it. Yeah, we don't need to see it. We don't need to see it. Okay. Beacons for safety. Tough SOB, what is good? How is everything? How are you doing tonight? Happy Friday. If it is in fact your Friday, I know it's my Friday, and I'm very happy at that fact. Very happy that it's Friday. I kind of want to see a movie tomorrow. I don't know, though. I'm going to have to see how the weekend plays out. I would like to see Free Guy. I still want to see The Green Knight. Suicide Squad was fantastic. That was actually a really fun movie. Put it in before the phone pole? Before the phone pole. We got one pulling, one pushing. Still chilling. Yep, Friday starts at 4 a.m. and turns relaxing. We get home from the dialysis at 10 a.m. Okay. I certainly hope it goes well for you. I hope it gets out of the way right quick. And, yeah, man. Alright, so. We'll disconnect from the truck here. Cargo management, we want short logs. Load the short logs in right there. And then we'll pull this guy around to a flat surface so we can load up other stuff. I have a coworker actually, Tough SOB, who actually donated a kidney to her brother. She has yet to come back to work. She's still healing up. And pretty damn remarkable, to be perfectly honest. Drop ramps here. Change truck to the other Zix. My granddad, when he was still around, he didn't go for dialysis, but he did go. He called it his. He went for his tune-up, or his oil change, and he would go get. He would go get topped off a couple pints of blood, or like oxygenated, iron-rich blood, or whatever healthy blood that he needed to get, and he said it put a spring in his step after he was done visiting the hospital. So he always used to stop by where I worked to just say hi, which was pretty cool. Because him I actually liked. His wife, my grandmother, kind of an angry, crotchety woman. It's not nice. Not nice. If the sky was blue and she thought it was green, no amount of convincing would, you know, make her see otherwise. She was just one of those people. You know, I've never used this truck for log out of any sort. So let's see how this little bad boy does. Well, at the moment, it's just kind of cranking around. I like this truck, and I kind of miss using it so much because it was just so fun. But the landscape here in Amor has rendered this truck basically... So we don't want to go down there. It's not the way we went. Next rock, then the left. But yeah, the landscape here has really made this truck not very useful. Predominantly due to the outrageously small, or not even outrageously small, but the small fuel tank. This has a 200-liter fuel tank. And we haven't even got to the main road yet, and we already used over 25 liters of fuel. Actually, really, really, I like it. Oh, concrete slab. Gotta look out for the concrete slabs because they will murder our tires. Much like poor Rusty yesterday, who had suspension destroyed, tires obliterated. And my elbow still itches. Great. Yeah, very much so. And if you throw the fuel tank on the back, you reduce the effectiveness of the truck, and you make it so that it can't carry anything in a bed. And then you have to haul a trailer, and that sort of makes it entirely counterproductive. Like, ridiculously counterproductive. So then it becomes, you know, you're better off just not using it. Which is a sad thing to say because it's such a great truck. Alright, let's see if we can make this effective. No. So this is going to be our third. Old and crotchety. That was my aunt. That woman was downright mean and rude to us kids that weren't her grandchildren. Yeah, exactly. It was just like, why do you have to be so angry all the time? Didn't understand it. Didn't get it. And now we have our logs. We can now attempt to put this truck on the back of that trailer with this cargo. This cargo, not S-cargo. Although I've never had S-cargo, actually. The most exotic I've ever gotten was frog's legs. Barbecued frog's legs, which legitimately did taste like chicken. Been on dialysis for 7 years, and if I quit smoking, I'm at top of the list because of age, but O positive blood type is hard. Oh, wow. All right. No, I gotcha. You know what? Now I know what your screen name is all about there, good sir. And, yeah, that's pretty wild. See what we're doing? Barely see it. Good. Good. Park and brake. Truck. 6. So, activate the ramps. Back the truck. And let's see if this works. Let's see if this actually kind of works. Why am I getting... Hold on. I don't know who this is. Good evening, everyone. Please be aware of the weather this weekend. They are reporting severe storms, and we need our staff to be safe. Please be aware and stay safe as we can. Thank you. Who the hell is this? I don't know who's sending me a message about this. Let me check something right here. If I have to start blocking numbers. Yeah, I have no idea who this is. Weird. Very weird. So I will just ignore it, because I know that there is going to be inclement weather this weekend. So. Oh, bother. Cirque Lunicus! Hello. How are you? I'm fine. Having issues. So, this is obviously not going to work. At all. Okay, that is not going to work in the slightest. In the slightest of versions. Yes. So, okay. Let's just kind of... Let's just leave that mess there. And let's drive away from that mess. Thank you very much. Oh, man, that's great. That's great. I had a genius idea. That was a genius idea, but I think my problem is I'm using a truck... Or a trailer, excuse me. I'm using a trailer that is not very effective at keeping things stable. Alright, so winch. Winch. So just... I mean... No, 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 no. Wrong way. Wrong way. Alright, so let's just kind of poke it a little bit. Alright. Now we're sort of stuck. Alright. Oh, that's right. We left the winch connected. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. So... As of 53:19, let us see about firing it back up. Well, you know, there were certain issues. There was certain issues. Things happen every now and again. And Amethyst Gemini, it is so fantastic to see you. Pack cargo? Not enough logs to pack the cargo. So, remove cargo. So we're just gonna remove the cargo, and we're gonna try this again. Well, we're not really gonna try this again. We're gonna try putting cargo in the back again. Hey, it was a good plan, kind of. And we've already pissed away approximately half a fuel tank's worth of fuel. That is a whole lot of mud. This is the kind of mud that if you were to step out into, chances are in one step you would lose your shoe, and in the next step you would lose your sock. And in the third step you would lose your dignity. All right. It is a lot of mud. There is so much mud. Okay. All right. Okay. Touche, good sir. Touche. Oh, honest to goodness. Trailer, you are in my way. So I'm just gonna shove that trailer right on out of the way. We don't need that there. You assume I have dignity to begin with. Well, I would, you know, I wouldn't assume anything. Thank you very much. Well, you're assuming, then I'm assuming. How's that? There's assumptions flying right now. I don't know why it's so funny, it just is. Alright, so which way do we want to go? We were going to go the fairly straightforward route-ish, which was kind of this way. Chances are, because now I can't haul this truck on the flatbed, I am in fact going to have to refuel it somewhere along the way. Actually, what kind of tires do we have? I think we've only got mud tires. I think we even made the wrong choice of tires on this thing. Ugh. Alright. Yeah. So what we can actually do with this one, because this has the smallest fuel tank of the bunch, is we can run this guy until he runs out of fuel. And then we can play catch-up with the other two. His name is Mud, but call him Aloysius Deverdander Abercrombie. That's long for mud, so I've been told. Well, I assumed that I did assume that you assumed that I may have considered that you pondered the thought that I may have believed in the idea that you surmised that I confused myself. That makes two of us. Lucas. Two of us. Just the two of us. You and I. Alright. You know, this night just got infinitely better. Infinitely better. Infinitely better. Oh yeah, there's mud this way. Alright. Now we're good. Totally good. I say that with all the confidence of a drunken college student. Because that's a mite bit of confidence right there. These branches in the mud will be the end of us. We will be forever stuck in the mud because branches. It's like the ever-branching timeline. But not really. It's just mud. We are up to our axles. Let's winch off of these various pieces of debris. You know, it would be nice if this actually wasn't mud, but the snow was powdered sugar, and all of that mud was like chocolate fudge. This would be a weird Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. At that point, it would be. Very much so. But I would be okay with that. And the trees would be of wintergreen. Yeah, that house, those bricks, those aren't bricks. It's just partially solidified tapping. Tinted red. I would say let's get serious about this, but no. No. Oh, man. There is no seriousness about any of this currently. Oops, oops, oops. Fumble. There we go. We're just all over the place. But I'm alright with that. Nah, we're good with that. I would say I'm still hungry, thinking about like a landscape of fudge, but I don't think I am. I mean, those quesadillas earlier were actually really good at Chili's. They were fantastic at Chili's. Brisket quesadilla. It had a little bit of a hint of a bacony kind of flavor, which I really like. I like bacon. So, all right, slow down. Concrete slabs, the tire wreckers. And that is the biggest irony in this entire game. These giant concrete slabs, which are meant to make some kind of rudimentary roadway, do nothing but pop your tires and collapse your suspension. Luckily, we made it out without a scratch. Oh, you know what? There's fuel over there. I will go get some fuel over there. You know, it's also probably a good thing that none of these contracts and tasks are timed, because I'm pretty sure the Saved by the Bell theme song would be playing in my head as I was trying to deliver the cargo on time. And then I would imagine that the guy driving isn't actually some nameless bearded dude, but in fact, like Zach Morris. Played by Mark Paul Gosselaar. Crap. We have no fuel. There is no fuel. I do not actually. You know what? I am very new to the Twitters, and I think I should follow one Ricky Berwick. Let's see. Oh, there he is. I say we officially name him Richard Satchel. Oh my god, dude. Alright. Okay. And now we are following Ricky Berwick. Ah. I've got stuff stuck to my arm again. And I don't have any fuel. So it's a catastrophe on all fronts. A sad, sorry state of affairs if I ever did see one. $5 liters of fuel, 4 liters of fuel, 3 liters of fuel, 2, 1. Do my DJ scratch. This is my remix. That was my out of fuel remix. Thank you very much. Yes, the Mick Foley pop is awesome. Awesome. I am a huge fan of the Mick Foley pop. I'm very happy. And the thing is, too, there really wasn't much of an announcement made about the private signing. So basically, it was just one post made, and it was simply, hey, if you get in touch with this guy and send stuff to him, you can have it signed for a dollar figure. And I was like, you know what? This is awesome. This is so awesome. I was all about that. Hands down. It's like, why not, you know? I mean, the chances of me running into him in real life somewhere are pretty slim. So the fact that I could actually send this thing in to get it signed, and they included a picture proof to show that, yes, in fact, the thing that we had was being signed by Mick Foley. Awesome. Awesome. Plus, and I cannot tell you how great Mick Foley is. If you were to ever go to his Cameo and request a cameo by Mick Foley, yeah, I was surprised because I didn't realize they had sent that picture to me. It went to my spam folder for some stupid reason, and I'm like, what's this in here? Because usually there is no spam in that folder. It's like, holy crap, this is something awesome. I was very excited about that. Very, very, very excited. Currently, I have also ordered a Shazam pop figure and a Shadow Moon pop figure because of the upcoming trip to Dragon Con. So Dragon Con is happening, and it is September 2nd through September 4th, I want to say. I've never been to anything like that. So that is going to be one of those firsts that's going to happen. Although, Boston Fan Expo. I was just watching some old episodes of WWF Warzone last night, and it happened to be my favorite promo of his as Mankind Made me feel like a kid again for a few minutes. Relic, that is cool. That is so cool, dude. I think he had some of the wildest, most awesome promos, hands down. That was a time to be alive. That was a great time to have the WWE. He loves going to Santa's Village up in Jackson, New Hampshire. So I'm kind of up in the air about who I would want to give a cameo to around Christmas time. Because I'm pretty sure he would dress up like Santa Claus or Santa Foley, if you will. I actually had him do a cameo for my little brother, my youngest brother, and my mom. So he did a cameo for my mom for Mother's Day. And it was beyond awesome. He went above and beyond anything he possibly had to do to just put a smile on somebody's face. So, I mean, I was a fan before, but dude, come on. Like, a guy who does that kind of stuff, who doesn't have to do that kind of stuff, really, 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 really makes an impression. For sure. And now that I've got, like, this really cool pop figure, just kind of chilling out on my shelf up there, he's not even in with the other signed pop figures. He's hanging out all by himself up there. Actually, he's right in front of Kratos. He's in front of my 2.5 foot tall Kratos figure, and he's standing on the shoulders of both Eivor and Rick Deckard of Blade Runner. So man, I'll tell you though, I love pop figures, and I like pop figures that can be signed even more than an actual, like, autographed print. Because while an autographed print is really cool, you have to frame it, you have to hang it, you have to put it somewhere. A pop figure that has been signed, you can legitimately put that anywhere. Put him anywhere. On a desk, on a shelf, you know. Just wherever you want to put it. You want to take him with you? Take him with you. Glue him to your dashboard, for crying out loud. Do anything. So I do hope to see both Zachary Levi and Ricky Whittle at the Dragon Con, amongst some other characters. But it's very interesting just which individuals which individuals have pop figures and which ones don't. Foley's going to turn into Cactus Jack and give Kratos a fun time. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Wait a minute. I've got an idea. Again. Although it's not the best idea. I have another idea. And it involves the Azov sandwich. It's got potential. Oh boy. Oh boy, don't you know. I have an idea. Well, you know what? Let's not indulge in this idea, because potentially it is going to just be all over the place. So let's... Well, the Lich King, I had a better road train, but we had some logistical issues. I had the Zix 605, And then I had the ramped flatbed trailer. And on the ramped flatbed trailer, I put the Azov 5319. I then chalked the wheels of the Azov 5319 and raised the ramps of the flatbed trailer. Then I drove the second Zix 605R up behind it, and I winched to it. So that allowed me to move 3 units of small logs all in one fell swoop. And it worked for all of 5 seconds until the road and ground became slightly uneven, and the Azov 5319 pitched over and dumped itself and its contents of logs off of the trailer. So it worked, kind of, unfortunately. But not really. So we are 2/3 of our road train. 2/3 our road train is what we've got. You know, it was awesome. It was a fantastic idea. It worked for all of 5 seconds, and I thought I was the smartest man alive, and then the whole thing just dumped all over the place. And I think what my problem is, I was using a dolly front axle ramped flatbed trailer. Okay, I will check it out, Relic. And as far as Mr. Sacco goes, Amethyst Gemini, I actually got my brother one year an autographed Mr. Sacco with a certificate of authenticity. And he usually does those like twice a year, once around Christmas time. Yeah, Dillich King, you're 100% correct. I should have probably used the 8-slot trailer and put 2 of the smallest trucks that I could find that would mount the small log carrier attachment in the back of the truck. So, I mean, in theory, it kind of worked. In theory. You have your terrible Sacco story? I like relic stories. Relic stories are the best stories because they just, you never know where they're going to go. They could potentially go anywhere. But Dillich King, thank you so much for stopping by, man. I hope your Friday, or if it is your Friday, is going fantastic. I am certainly having a good time. Mostly it's just kind of winging it and seeing if it'll work. And it totally didn't work. But you know what? It was fun nonetheless. It was so much fun. And I have no problem having it just dump everywhere. Because it gave me something to laugh at, too. So I was totally okay with that. I have a very hard time actually getting upset with this game. And I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Right up. Glad I had a good day. Got my fill of SnowRunner today. Got about 90% of Northport done. Fantastic. It is awesome to hear. I am all for it. Do tell, Relic. It says Amethyst Gemini. Story time with Relic. Exactly. See, we have this segment of the channel here, and when Relic says something appropriately amusing, typically we will have him quote it and put it over to the Twitter feed, because it is fantastic, and it gets like weirdly out of context and stuff like that, and it's fun. Mankind attacks Jim Ross Raw, June 9th, 1997. right. Okay, so we will pull this guy up just a little bit, and then we can get the other truck. Also, beacons back on again, because beacons for safety. Alright. Oh. Pitter patter. Back to Chernokamsk. To the Zix 605R. R for R. Oh boy, Relic hasn't said anything, so I'm thinking that he's typing up something rather interesting. All right. Let's get this guy through to the other side, and then let's consider getting fuel to the Azov. There we go. I'm going to be really happy when the bottom of my arm stops peeling. The worst part is when you actually have to put stuff on your arm, and like parts of your arm are like, you know, stuff is mixing in with the lotion. It makes a mess. It makes a mess. And then if you like bump up against it with anything, stuff is everywhere, and you're just leaving like smears and greasy stains, and it's not pleasant. Not pleasant. Also, that is still an obnoxious amount of airheads over there. All right. So this is a half tank. It's for safety. Yeah. All right. So come up on there. Back to Chernokamsk, get a truck for fuel, go to the Azov, fill the Azov with fuel, and then drive that bad boy right on over there as well. So I'm 35 now. I was 13 or 14. The summer me and my cousin found out Mick Foley was coming to the Armory for a local show. We're huge wrestling fans, so we had to go. My cousin gets this harebrained idea that he isn't going to change his socks for the next 2 weeks. We played football, did our own backyard wrestling during the wait. It's cool, Relic. I will narrate this entire thing because it is brilliant. And I know that you've told this story before. Yes, it is going to a very interesting and unique place, so to speak. Very unique. Now, what vehicle do we want to use? Hmm. Hmm. Uh, fuel truck, fuel truck, fuel truck. Let's use something different for... Warthog? Warthog with... Or the Tuz Acteon. You know what? the Warthog. Do the Warthog with the fuel carrot. No, you know what? We can't. That's only 600. Well, 600 liters. That's not. The other one, the Tuz Acteon, will have 900 liters. Yeah, that one's got 900 liters. Why is that? Oh. So I guess that means we'll be using this little fella. And hopefully we don't... Actually, wait a minute. Which way do we want to go? No, you know what? What? I know which way we can go. Go this way. Yeah, so that didn't exactly work out how we wanted to do. But we've got an automated winch. Now we just have to get ourselves over. Or something. Or not. Okay, so maybe that wasn't the direction that we needed to go in. Perhaps we need another direction. I have an idea. Do a little bit of flipperooski? No. Tug, tug, pull. You get that right. Let's see. Winch. Roll it over. Por favores. Come on. Come on. Why isn't this... So basically now I'm just kind of sliding myself around on the ground. Which... It didn't work out nearly as good as I thought it was going to. Close. Getting close. All set up tomorrow. I saw a car there that reminded me of, you're right, up a yellow with black stripes Camaro SS. Awesome. Very cool. That's the color to have. That is the color to have. All right, let's try. One more thing. Going over? Ooh, we got it. Got it. All right. Carrying on. Right. This thing's supposed to have the best mud tires on it right now. Not really liking this mud thing going on. There we go. Alright, so I think I have to keep going straight. Super Goat! What's good, man? How is everything? Happy Friday! Alright, so we gotta go this way down to here. Here and then down this way. This is going to avoid a lot of the crap. Haven't got any scrap in the last 5 hours. That is weird. Very strange. Henrik Steamroller. Yes, this game is 100% chill to watch. This game is also 100% chill to play. If you're the type of gamer that doesn't really sweat the small stuff and you don't really worry about rolling stuff over or, you know, dumping a truck over and losing the cargo and then actually having to go back and get a crane and lift the cargo up and winch the truck over, it's fun. It's really fun. I have to run a check-in at the run tomorrow for 2 hours. That's not bad. I play SnowRunner by just sending it. Yes, you can also do that. And depending on what happens tonight, I know it's a little bit early. It's only 8 o'clock on the East Coast here. But depending on what happens, I do have truck darts and truck darts bowling edition reset. So that will especially be a full throttle send. And Super Goat, I'm not sure if you've been here to catch our truck darts episodes. So, continuing Relic story, day of the show, we get there. His feet smell absolutely horrible. All you can smell in a 5-foot area is his. It was when we found out that Mick was calling for fans to throw their sock in the ring to be used as Mr. Socko. Fast forward to the main event, it was time. Mick was calling for us to throw our socks. Then all at once, it was raining off-white cotton. I watch as my cousin boomerangs his sock to the ring. It was the only one that stuck to the top rope. Guess what sock Foley picked? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Relic. That's wild. I still love that. I still love that story, and I will narrate the hell out of that story. And I kind of wish somebody would come along and animate that story, because I can see the whole thing playing out in my head. We started dying as he put his vile sock on his hand and shoved it in his poor opponent's mouth. I don't know how or why the guy didn't instantly tap out or puke. Oops, crap. Why did we bounce? Why do we bounce? Why do we fall, Bruce? Why do we fall? Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so apparently our big balloon tires. Bengals and Washington starting. Woot woot. There you go, dude. Alright, let's get this bad boy rolled back over. How about the front? Front reach over there? Come on now. Come on. Come on. So that did nothing but kind of spin us around. Football teams. Foosball. Mama says alligators are ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Well, there's something wrong with your mother's medulla oblongata. All right. Yeah. So... and we pull just a little. You know, this truck is one of the most difficult trucks to actually flip over on all 4 wheels all over again. And I don't know why. Winch. Just keep kind of sliding it down the hill on its side. All right, perhaps if we kind of sort of And we don't have the best winch because we have the autonomous winch. But because it's on its side, it's kind of the only game in town right now. I don't know why it's just simply dragging it around. And now it's kind of bumming me out. So I'm just going to recover it. We need more Valhalla. I mean, we're getting to that point. We are very much getting to that point. Like, we don't have too much left to go in this season of SnowRunner. So the potential for Valhalla coming out, or, you know, some Mad Max. We could do. we could send the war boys to the gates of Valhalla, shiny and chrome. Or, you know, we could simply play Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Eivor could send more of the Irish and the English to the Valhalla, or whatever underworld is of their choosing. And to think that all started because one of those tires bounced off of a rock and just knocked the whole damn thing over. So VT Outlaw, how are you this evening? I hope everything is good with you. Which Valhalla would you like to see? More automotive Valhalla, or a little bit of axe and sword Valhalla? Yep. So, let's try this again. That went significantly smoother through that area. Vikings. Yes, because last we left our conquering hero, he was in Ireland, and we were doing the expansion Wrath of the Druids. They also just released Siege of Paris. So this is all some stuff that we can definitely get into. And I know I sort of branched off into the Mad Max kind of stuff, but that was because it was more just like automotive-centric. Get a one-handed sword. Did someone steal your sweet roll? Curved swords. Actually, did you guys see the news about Skyrim? 10th anniversary of Skyrim. They're going to make a special edition specifically for the PlayStation 5. So that gas cap fit on your car? No, it's still right here. Oh crap. It's still kind of inside. The weather's been a little bit dodgy lately, and I just haven't had a chance to kind of get to it. I really don't think it's going to fit because this one is contoured, and the gas door that's on the car is like flat. He tried it, but I booped him in the nose. When did you boop me in the nose? I don't think that was called for, Relic. Alright. Okay, we made it further this time. I like this truck too, though. I really do like this truck. This is a fun little truck. Tell you what, hop on the inside, and let's try not to bone ourselves up by... You know what? It occurs to me, this truck has absolutely no room in the cab. Two frothy beards is running marbles. You know, somebody else said I should get marbles. Also, many people have told me that I've lost my marbles. Those people may not know half the story. And not you, the guy that tried to stream my sweet roll. These guys are such a fun time. Some guy is his father. The old man is hilarious. Alright, nope. What? Oh yeah, headlights for safety. Far Cry 6 in October. I've been trying also to get in line for a PlayStation 5 console. And I've not been having too much luck with that. I would make it through the queue, but then it would be out of stock by the time elapsed. Coworker just got a PlayStation 5 yesterday. His buddy won the New Egg giveaway. That is awesome. Oh, what's going on? That is actually really, really awesome. Sold it to him for retail. Yeah, it's either, what, $2.99 or $3.99? Or is it $3.99 and $4.99? I can't remember. I would like to get the one with a physical hard drive because I have so many PlayStation 4 games that I would like to continue playing. Yeah, I don't plan to pay a scalper absurd amounts of money for a PlayStation 5. Got the digital PlayStation 5, extra controller, headset, remote, and something else. That's actually a really good price. It is a very good price. You know, I almost would consider... Oh, boy. I almost would consider a digital because of the... It's like $100 less expensive than the other one. Also, hope nobody has motion sickness. But the PlayStation Store, so you can buy it from PlayStation. You have to get in line at PlayStation Direct when they are doing console releases. So you get in line, you wait in the queue via your web browser, and then the bar will, it'll tell you your approximate wait time. And at the end of it, you get a number. And the number is assigned randomly, unfortunately. No point in physical copies of games anymore unless you're a person who likes to trade games for a few bucks. Well, there's that, and there's also the fact that I would like to play a lot of my I still like a lot of my PlayStation 4 games. There's actually a decent amount of them that are actually still pretty solid. All right. Coming up on you, buddy. Let's get you some fuel, big man. Fuel the Azov. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so let's get over to the Azov. Let's also... Nope, wrong one. This one. And let's take the Tuz Action with us. So this is going to be our portable fuel container. And this Tuz is probably going to fill up the Azov, not the Azov, but the Zix 605, both of them, in the next map, which is probably going to be a little bit useful. That way I don't have to worry about the fuel station. And it's just better to run a truck with a fuel body because then you can just recover the truck right back to the garage, and you don't have to worry about bringing the trailer back. Because I am cheap, and I like to return my trailer and get my deposit. All right. I really hope that we don't run into any areas that do in fact have lots of ice, because that would be really unfortunate. Yeah, up this way. Okay, so we're almost to the next map. Almost. Talon. Haven't played the game for a while. Is this modded Azov? I can see carry logs. Okay, so this is not a modded Azov. I play on the PlayStation 4. and I do not use mods. So this is pure 100% unmodded. This is the small log carrier. So there are some trucks that can carry the small log carrier. There is only one, I think, one truck will do so the Caterpillar 745C will do the medium log carrier. And then you have to use the large carrier front and then rear carrier trailer to do the long logs. So basically every truck can only ever really haul one unit of that type of logs. Yeah, the Caterpillar is the only one that can, in fact, haul medium logs on the back. But I don't think the 5600 twin steer or the Azov 73210. I was thinking of checking them out to see if they could, because they actually have the ability to mount a 3-slot flatbed. I love this game, though. This game is brilliant and fantastic, and it's just a blast of fun. I am patiently waiting for the Season 2 DLC number 1, or excuse me, the Year 2 DLC 1. So that would be DLC number 5 overall. We are in Amur, Russian Federation, and basically we've completed just about all of the large... Yeah, no, we have completed all of the large tasks. I've launched a rocket. I've launched a rocket into the air after hauling the rocket out of the garage, getting it to the landing, the launch strip, launch pad, and just watching it fly to the atmosphere. It was actually really, really cool. It was a really great moment. I was very excited about that. And I'm still excited about it. I'm still just like, yeah, this is cool. But then how come your Azov can carry medium? No, these are small logs. This one has small logs on it. So these are not medium logs, these are small. Yeah, this definitely does not have chain tires either. So let's get to the guardrail. Barely kiss the snow on the side, and it gets us enough traction to make it out the road. But yeah, these are... oh, no. They look identical. So there really is no way to tell the difference between... Unless they're sitting side by side, you wouldn't know. Don't even worry about that. Around. We will release the winch. Carry on through to the Cosmodrome, where we will wait, or join our awaiting pair. So we have two Zix 605Rs. And I did have this really, really great idea. I was going to take a Zix 605 with a small log body. I was going to haul a trailer, the ramped flatbed trailer. I was going to put the Azov 5319 on the trailer, chock the wheels, and then I was going to winch another 605 behind. So I was going to have a gigantic road train. But it didn't work, because the ramped flatbed trailer is entirely too small. Or the dolly up front does not provide enough stability, essentially. Don't remember small logs were a thing. That is why I thought they were mediums. Yeah, I think they added it in one of the DLCs to just add extra stuff to do, which was kind of an unfortunate sort of thing. Alright, so global map, back to Chrono Kamensk. we will get the Action, because this has all our fuel, and we'll use this guy to top off the two 605s. Still call them gremlin logs. Load 3, get them wet, and you have a whole... Yeah, exactly. You have 3. When you unpack the cargo, you have legitimately 3 logs that you're like, all right, what the hell? And then you pack the cargo, and instantly there's dozens. And it's like, what just went on there? But anything having to do with logs in this game is effectively just busy work. And that's kind of unfortunate. So all of the stuff that they added, all of the other maps when you get, what was it, Wisconsin? So, Wisconsin or the Yukon? Wisconsin. So when that DLC came out, they added a whole bunch of logging contracts to all of the existing maps. So you could go back to Michigan, you could go back to Alaska, you could go back to Tamir, Russia, you could go back to Lake Cove and haul around logs. And because of the way that the logs effectively work, it's busy work is what it essentially creates. It just drags out the time that you're playing the game by effectively making it busy work. Which is good and it's bad because it's more playing the game, but it's more playing the game simply running back and forth with a Caterpillar 745C, hauling 1 unit of medium logs, 1 unit of medium logs, and that's about it. Alright, so let's go refill everything with our wonderful little fuel caddy. Action. Nope. Let's see. Let's top off the Azov. Okay. We'll top off this 6. And then the next 6. Right. Perfect. Okay. So, change over to this 6. Fire it up. Beacons for safety. Winch. We do this. And now, where do we gotta go? We gotta go... Oh yeah, we need to actually... So build additional farmhouses. For 3 short logs, these have to go to... These have to go to the farm. If we're here... think if we go down this way, loop through here and then across, or we go loop around and down, but then that puts us through here. This has more mud. That's got more mud right there. Let's go straight past the fuel station. Turn on the engine for the inched truck. So we'll bring the 2 Zics first. Or... Yeah, you know what? We'll do it this way. Because although realistically I should tow the 5319 behind one of these trucks. And then just bring the truck in by itself. But that's fine. We'll make it work. Hopefully we'll make it work. And hopefully we don't have to drive all the way out here with a log crane to pick up the mess we've made. Because there is potential for that to happen. So K4 Talon, did you actually, you know, how far did you make it through the DLC cycle for this game? Because I love this game. I enjoy the hell out of this game. $75%? All right. That's cool, though. That is cool. Did you have a favorite truck? DJ Trailway. Not an Amor yet. Oh, but you will be. You most assuredly will be. And you'll see what the headaches are all about, my friend. And DJ Trailway, how are you this evening? What is good? What's happening? Tegas and Kolobs, yes. Yes, yes, yes. The Kolobs throughout more so Yukon than anything else. Yukon and to a lesser degree Wisconsin. The Kolob was just the king of the hill, especially when it came to hauling 8-slot trailer everywhere. Find all the other trucks were useless. I mean, you're not wrong. Flat-nose Kolob or the long-nose Kolob? I am a fan of the long-nose Kolob, even though that one has the switchable four-wheel drive and differential. Yeah, I like the long-nose. I find that the long-nose doesn't get hung up as much over rough terrain, and odd, yeah, it's just odd. Short nose was the one for you. That's cool though. I think the short nose is definitely useful in regards to the always-on differential lock and four-wheel drive. So that has its uses. Also, I had to find other trucks to use over the Tega, because the Tega really made it feel like you were cheating, almost. Like, somehow or another, the Tega was so good that you were just cheating. The Tega with the Tuz 420, it was just one of those things where it's like, this has now trivialized the content. It's the custom muds it has? Yeah. Yeah, because nothing else had those custom muds until Wisconsin. And then the ANK got the additional lift. And then it had the adjustable suspension on it too. Which was kind of weird, even though I never used it. But then the ANK could mount the custom mud tires. And it made it significantly better because it put more weight in the bottom of the truck, because the ANK is hands down way too top heavy. Way, 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 way too top heavy. Yeah, I'm going the right direction. I will say that we're going the right direction. Back the punk! What's good, man? How are you this evening? How is everything? We're just hanging out playing some more SnowRunner, dude. The ANK, the Bandit, the Quad Steer, all... Yes, very much so. The Bandit, not as much as some of them, but it still did have a little bit of a wobble and sway. You should try the new Tatras. The new Tatras are very fun trucks. The small Tatra is definitely a dedicated fuel truck, but the Tatra 813 is fairly respectable at what it can do. It's just limited by the amount of frame that it can have. Modded myself a twin steer. Dan was flying over everything, and I lowered suspension too, so rolling over either. Deleted it since like next level of cheating, so yeah. Yeah. I like the twin steer, and I like the challenge that the twin steer presents, even before you get the all-wheel drive upgrade in the Amandra map. Reached the point of tipsy, then kept charging forward, so all good. Mac the Punk, if you're good, we're good. Call the Bandit the Pogo Stick. I have terrible luck with tipping it. Yeah, honestly, the Tatras are pretty cool. The 813 and the unique suspension that the 813 has is actually really, really cool to watch the thing. And the Tatra, because it's actually a real truck, you have to look up the suspension and the chassis of the Tatra. And it's brilliant. It's an absolutely brilliant piece of engineering technology. It doesn't use a ladder frame like all of the other trucks in here do. It uses this giant tube, and the drivetrain actually passes through this tube. Let's get to the gun here. Yeah, if you go to Wikipedia and look up the Tatras, it is an incredibly unique suspension, and it's been used on a lot of vehicles. A lot of vehicles. And it's just odd because it creates like a central backbone, and it doesn't have like the actual ladder frame chassis that pretty much every other heavy truck out there has. Let's see about crossing. And let's hopefully we don't fall in the drink. Alright, so... how do we turn here? Yeah, let's turn here because now it's going to get to ice. We don't like it because we have mud tires. So, right across to... let me go there. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Now, see, we make relatively easy work of a lot of this terrain, and then the Azov 5319 is going to come through, and we're just going to fight it, and fight it, and fight it, and fight it. And I do like that we have a 605 pushing a 605 that's pulling. So we don't even have to winch off of anything. We're just kind of like this giant mass mover. Alright, so 86 degrees tomorrow. Oh boy. Oh boy. So a little bit warmer, chance of rain, and then we get, then we just get to sit tight and wait for the hurricane to roll through. Winds of upwards, last I saw it was winds of 70 miles an hour. So we'll see what happens. See what happens. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. How is this truck out of fuel? I'm out. How is that Zix out of fuel? Alright, we'll do that. I don't understand that. It's weird. That's why it wasn't exactly pulling it too effectively. Because we only had one Zix worth of driving force. Okay, now if we can make it across here without dumping the logs, and usually we go pretty good. Okay. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this. And then we just crush the ice right here. We just crash right on through it, make it to the other side. And this always presents a problem in this little section right here. Anything else that's not the Caterpillar 745C or the Azov Antarctic has huge issues going through that little tiny section of this. And it's kind of frustrating. But I mean, what can you do? Oh, we're going to the farm. That's right. The farm. The farm. Hey, Black Caliber Gaming, what is good, man? That was a tree. We're going to the farm, but that was a tree. We don't want that. And testing out your Xbox? Oh, that's right. It showed up today, didn't it? That's great to hear. And Black Caliber Gaming, last seen playing Enlisted, but one of the games that Black Caliber Gaming does also play is SnowRunner. There's a lot of people around who play SnowRunner. Because SnowRunner is a fantastic game. That's a Pepsi. That Pepsi and like half a dozen Airheads, which I don't know if I'm regretting that or thinking that I should have more. Alright, so over the farm. Cargo management. One right there. We'll pull this guy up out of the way. Change truck. Nope, too far. Oh, spider's moving. Okay. Back to this guy over here. Deliver these logs. Alright, so that's that. Now we can make over. And I just spent $233 on 1 terabyte expansion SSD. Wow. That's actually, you know what? That's not a bad price. Is it an external or is it an internal that takes up, like, what do you got going on there? All right, Azov, where are you? Doo-doo-be-doo. All right, so it occurs to me, maybe I should rethink how we're going to go about doing. All right, so we've got the one truck. Oh, it's like a, oh, okay, okay. That's awesome, dude. That is so cool. We've only got mud tires. Only got mud tires, and that are probably limited to the same kind of terrain that the Zix did. We'll take our little fuel caddy with us. Yeah, that's the only drawback that I hear about the PlayStation 5, is that it's very expensive and difficult to upgrade the amount of storage space that you have. Installing SnowRunner. Oh, fantastic, man. That is so cool. That is so cool. You know what? Congrats, dude. I am super happy that that you got your new Xbox. That's fantastic. Good things for good people. I'm telling you, man. So apparently Aliens Fireteam isn't crossplay. What? Okay. Was it initially announced as crossplay? Because I thought... Or was that a feature that they were adding in the future? Because if that's not crossplay, that's really kind of a bummer. And that's the 20... That's like next week, right? 26th? I don't know how well this is going to do across the ice, but at least we have the Zix to come by and grab it if we have to. Aliens Fireteam Elite is an online-only co-op multiplayer game for up to 3 players. There's no option for local co-op, so you'll need to be playing on separate machines, and you can only play others within your console group. That is, the game technically supports crossplay, but only between PlayStation 4 and 5, and Xbox One and Series X. So that's not even really crossplay. That's kind of a bummer. I think a huge bummer. Huh. And yet again, this turns into another reason why a game like Call of Duty still does good for being able to link up cross-generation, cross-platform. I'm not buying a PlayStation 4 just for that. Yeah. Like, this is why Call of Duty does so well. This is why it dominates the marketplace. Because you're able to get the largest pool of players playing together at the same time. Fuel. It's just, that's unfortunate. And it's just, it's really sad that more games are not, even with the world of exclusives, and I understand that, and I get it, they want to have the draw to a particular console and a particular platform. But if you've got one game, and I've got one game, and it's both the same game, and the only difference is the platform that we're playing it on, why can't it be crossplay? Debating if I want to get the new Call of Duty. Yeah, see, we've discussed that. We have been discussing that. Call of Duty Vanguard, I don't know. World War II again, by Sledgehammer, again. Zombie mode done by Treyarch. And I will say, Call of Duty Black Ops, with the addition of Outbreak mode for zombies, was one of the best ideas that they ever had. I think that was brilliant, and I think the Outbreak mode is phenomenal. And it's one of the only things that I really enjoy about the zombies mode, because I don't like round-based zombies. Round-based zombies, well, yet again, it's like this. I enjoy this. I enjoy the pace of this. Getting to do what I want, when I want, where I want. And Outbreak is a lot like that, and it's more open world than anything else. Alright, come on. There we go. I don't know, man. It's frustrating. It is frustrating. That is for sure. And I mean, how many times can you replay World War II? Alright, well, I guess we're gonna winch ourselves out. There we go. Yeah. Kind of what I'm saying. And Relic, I know you, you know, we've discussed this, and yeah. It's just kind of frustrating. It really is, because you have the same thing rehashed again. You know, how many times could you play Medal of Honor? How many different versions of Medal of Honor could you go through and have it be new, fresh, and exciting? Like, oh, look at this. This is the, you know, this is the OSS coming together, and we're gonna, you know, do secret missions and blah, 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 blah. Okay. And I've done all this before. And then we have to wait and see on Battlefield 2042. Hopefully that's going to be okay. It's Super Goat, yep. You know, and like I said yesterday, I want another Killzone. I fully say that Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game. Guerrilla did a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job with Horizon Zero Dawn. But you know what? Time to make another Killzone. Make another Killzone. So, you know, and that was PlayStation's console exclusive. If Xbox had Halo, PlayStation had Killzone. Granted, yes, Killzone was overshadowed by Halo, but I really liked Killzone. The Hellgast? Awesome. Awesome faction. And really, who was the bad guys in the whole thing? If we have to revisit a war, make it NAM. We haven't had a good NAM game since PlayStation. Which one? When was what game was that, Relic? Which one did we get that particular era? There's a good NAM game on Steam. Oh, come on now. How are you out of fuel already? No, don't tip over. Why you gotta be like that? You're my personal little fuel caddy. You're my little buddy. We don't play on Steam. Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. Okay. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. So please, little truck, will you flip back on all four wheels for me? Oh, nope. And no. Oh, there we go. Nope. And this truck, it's a sad, sorry state of affairs. Just finished sharpening up all the pencils I used the other day doing a picture. Cool. Because you did use quite a few, I would imagine. Perfect. Okay. Change trucks. Back to the Tuz, which has taken a little bit of refuel. All right. Had to empty the electric sharpener 3 times. That is a lot of pencil shavings there, dude. Probably looks like multicolored confetti. Right. Back to the other truck. There we go. And away we go. Turn in up here somewhere. You know, if we had chain tires, I definitely would have gone the other way, but that's beside the point. It's where the dirt, yeah, where the dirt turns to asphalt, where we turn in. What hardly eats the center? Gotcha. So this is the area that the Azov, even towing the other out-of-fuel Azov, kind of made it look sort of similar. Let's see if we can't get this thing. And we're already to a point where it's just kind of sitting bogged down. So the little Acteon out back is going to a bit of a push. So no, let's just kind of... get over to the road over there. There we go. That is what I wanted. I hope this thing is. I don't even remember if it has a snorkel on it. Ugh. This thing is not having a good go of it. Let's try this again. So... Alright, that's better. That is significantly better. Okay. Now we're in a better spot. Well, we're kind of in a better spot. Still on all 4 wheels. Now I think what we're gonna have to do here is winch the truck right up close to the back end. Don't. I have no idea how well this thing is going to do compared to 5. But it appears that we actually did okay. And now we just have to get to the good ice out of the muck. The Zix 605 is already run through as the icebreaker. Go. A little bit more. There we are. Now, as long as we don't do anything supremely boneheaded, it'll be okay. Should be. There are no guarantees in SnowRunner. No guarantees at all. And yet again, we're running down on fuel, which is the only reason why we have our little personal fuel caddy right behind us. Which has done an admirable job, to be perfectly honest. There we go. Okay. Drop that guy right there. Pull up right over here. Cargo management. $13,050. Build additional farmhouses. Well done, well done. Thanks for the help. The help has been... yeah. That was a lot of log hauling. That was a lot of log hauling. We had a lot of stuff happening there. So, about 9 o'clock. We've been at this for just over 3 hours. I think it's time to pass along the goodwill and more viewing pleasure to some more SnowRunner. So this is probably where we're going to wrap things up. And it appears that District B13 is also playing right now. So why don't we go raid District B13, who is currently playing SnowRunner, but playing on hard mode. And that is very admirable because he's not using any free fuel. Mountain Lion, thank you very much. Guys, everyone, thank you for coming by. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching the slow slog through everything else. And, you know, thank you for everything that you've contributed to the conversation this evening. Yeah, it's been a good night. So, let's go raid District B13. He's going to be playing some more SnowRunner. We're going to do that. That button, do that thing. You are 100% correct, Relic, with the war horn. I like the war horn. The Viking war horn is where it's at. Here. So guys, glad I was able to stop by, and thanks for the shout out. Black Caliber Gaming, absolutely, man. I'm glad that you got your PlayStation. That is fantastic. So, let's go. Well, that was a double horn sound for some reason. All right, party people. Let's wrap it up here for the evening. And you know what? We'll be back on Monday. We'll be back on Monday. We'll do it all again on Monday. And I'll catch you later.